Whatever happened to the RE4 Remake DLC, the Separate Ways game mode, the Ada Wong and Albert Wesker characters in the Mercenaries? There's been a lot of speculation of the DLC being cancelled due to Capcom not even acknowledging that it exists, nor confirming it at all despite it being leaked out to the public. And is that all that it is? Is it just people speculating because they haven't gotten any official news, or does it go a lot deeper than that? That's what we're going to be taking a look at today. And now before we get into the video, if you guys could please be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons down below to stay updated on everything happening with the Resident Evil series, it would be greatly appreciated. And now with that being said, let's get into it. So Capcom has had not just one, but two big presentations since the RE4 Remake dropped. They had a Capcom presentation at Summer Games Fest, and they had a Capcom showcase shortly after Summer Games Fest. And at neither one of these events did Capcom say anything about the RE4 Remake DLC or Resident Evil at all, and at the time people thought that it might be because Capcom is planning to have their own Resident Evil showcase sometime in the near future, but it's been about 2 months since the latest Capcom showcase, and we haven't even gotten as little as a confirmation that the DLC even exists. So that already sparked some speculation, but at the time there was no real substance to the theory. But what really caught my interest in this topic was when bigger Resident Evil YouTuber Neon Slice made this video about the cut content of the Resident Evil 4 remake. And in the thumbnail as well as the actual video, he talks a lot about the DLC being cancelled, and he seems to be pretty sure of what he's saying. And this is what really sparked a lot of speculation about the topic, and due to the video reaching over 10,000 views, a lot of people got really invested in this and really wanted to know if the DLC was cancelled or not, so they went digging, and they dug up some pretty interesting stuff, to say the least. Somebody in a Discord chat that I have was able to dig up this small scene from the RE4 Remake VR trailer where it showed somebody's eyeball, and why this is important is because after a little bit of investigating, I was able to find out that this obviously isn't Leon or Ashley's eyeballs because they both have blue eyes. And it can't be anybody else's eyeball because every other main character in the game is either a BOW or they're Luis, and it's obviously not his eyeball either. And it just so happens to be that Ada's the only main character in the whole game with that color of eyes, which means that that is indeed Ada's eye. And the reason that people think that this could mean that the RE4 Remake DLC isn't cancelled is because people think that they have Ada's character model all ready to be used, so they just used it in the trailer as a placeholder because it was the first one that they had available. But that's just a theory, and we still had no idea if Capcom cancelled the game or not, and at the time we had absolutely no proof for either side. That is until just recently when we got about the closest thing we could to full proof. Twitter user and gaming insider Dusk Gollum confirmed that the DLC will be dropping this year and that it will be longer and more fleshed out than the original, and we should expect to see an announcement for it sometime in the next couple of months. And while I wouldn't usually believe or even report on these kinds of leaks that are just uploaded to the internet, this guy Dusk Gollum is an actual insider in the Resident Evil development team, and while he doesn't always get every single little detail right, he has never gotten any of the big stuff wrong, and he would definitely know if the game got cancelled, and he would have said something about it already. So I wouldn't be worried about the game being cancelled, and I'd more be thinking about when it's releasing and what kind of awesome new stuff they're going to be putting in, but that's a concept for another video. So I guess that's about all we got for today, so see ya. Well, there you have it, guys. The RE4 Remake DLC is not cancelled. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons down below. And if you want to see the most iconic moment from every Resident Evil game, make sure to click on this video right here. And now with all that being said, I'll see you all on the next episode of Bagels Battles.